sweet, sweet doll faces. I am pregnant and I wanted to share my favorite pregnancy books and the ones that I actually haven't read yet that I've gone ahead and ordered. Pregnancy, postpartum, that sort of thing. So I think this might have been the only book I read during my first pregnancy, The Mama Natural. This book is like what to expect when expecting, but like I don't want more modern and definitely more on like the midwifery doula crunchy holistic side of things, which I love, and I'm not opposed to Western medical. I think I think everything needs to be married together. And that's how me and my family live. But the Mama Natural is a week by week guide to pregnancy. Before I even got pregnant the first time, I read this book cover to cover. And then when I did get pregnant, I read it week by week, or like I would read like the week before. Like right now, I'm about to be 6 weeks. So I'm going to go ahead and read the 6-week chapter. It's got recipes, it's got things to expect, it's got other people's stories in it. Like, did I say recipes? The pregnancy brain is hit already so hard. It's like what to eat, what not to eat, how to speak to, if you don't have the privilege or opportunity to work with a doula or a midwife, like how to advocate for yourself. If you want to have a home birth, like just lots and lots of things, affirmations and everything. I mean, like a lot of useful information in my opinion. And so I thought this was very helpful, and it seems crazy overwhelming, but it's not, especially if you just like skim through it before you're pregnant or like early on. And then, yeah, I enjoy it. I love learning about my body, my baby's body, and I love learning about food and nutrition and that sort of thing. So this one was really, really helpful, and I'm rereading it again. It'll also help you with like a birth plan in the end, which my birth plan is going to look different than my first birth plan, as you can imagine. The next one is some that my friend recommended. She is pregnant too, and has already started reading some. It's called Bumpin'. I don't remember the author, but it's just like a modern guide to pregnancy, labor and delivery, and like having a new baby and postpartum and stuff. So things that I do want to focus on like a little bit more are postpartum prep. I had an idealized dreamy version of it before, and I didn't really do a whole lot to prepare. So I'm going to be doing a lot better about that this time. For funsies, I mean, it might be really informational, but I want to read The Girlfriend's Guide to Pregnancy. That seems fun and cheeky. I didn't read it before, but I wanted to. I want to read the book Labor Like a Goddess, and there is a man's version, and I don't even know if I think it is more in the masculine sense, but if you have, like, whoever your partner is, it was like how to be a god so that she can labor like a goddess. I'm going to get it for him and also read it myself, because I think it will be really helpful for us to be an even better team the second time around for labor and delivery. And it might put things into perspective differently for me, because I'm never going to be in his position where like I'm just the partner and I'm not going through it, but I am the one that's going through it, if that makes sense. There is an Ayurvedic, I think it was for pregnancy and postpartum, an Ayurvedic cookbook that I definitely want to get. I've actually already started practicing recipes for postpartum foods that are just as healing and perfectly safe and fine to eat before, like while I'm still pregnant. I got like a bunch of Chinese herbs to make broth for soup, and it's delicious. So I actually make it for my friends whenever they have a baby and they're postpartum. So it's delicious, and other people have told me it's delicious too. Okay, and then the last book that I should have read before, that I definitely will be getting this time too, is After the Cut. It is totally like, it's for plastic surgery. Like, it's meant to be like a post-surgery thing but I think it's going to be very applicable for postpartum and especially C-sections. That's surgery. I don't even know how I would have gone about planning with, like, you can't plan for an emergency C-section and postpartum. You just get through it. But regardless of if you have, vaginal, cesarean, VBAC, or if you tear, I think it would just be like a really good medical mindset to go about it too. Just like think like how to treat your body after it's gone through this humongous ordeal. So I'm going to be ordering that as well. So I hope that these were helpful and that you are just as excited about your baby and pregnancy as I am. Bye, dolls.